Pancho, Pancheeto, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, Pancheeto, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, ay, Pancho.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised.
Okay, basically, I'm just
There you go.
here
There you go.
to speak my side of the story. For any situation in life, there's always going to be two sides to the story. Obviously, if there's multiple people involved, there's going to be multiple stories to the situation. I'm here to speak.
Oh my god, let me tell you. Okay, you guys are saying it's good. Okay. One thing that I noticed when I was watching this video, why the flag in Dublin did she keep smacking in the video? I can't do the noise, but you know when girls go like, you know when girls go, the whole video, like every now and then she'd be throwing in a. Look, I don't know if you guys saw that. This is a reaction, right? If you guys gonna want to go watch it without any pauses, go ahead. This is me reacting to it, so eat a big toe, right?
Multiple stories to the situation. I'm here to speak.
Wait, what did Tati say? I see you guys are commenting my prima. What did my prima say? Can someone just reiterate what she said, my prima? Because since I'm on the laptop, I can't see pinned comments. It's really hard. You guys are going too fast. Let's continue, though, with her little smacking.
My side of the story. I wouldn't have to do this. I didn't want to do this. But what is going on online isn't true. And it just sucks that it has to be this way. But basically, I was in LA. I was invited to LA for my friend Christina's song release party, which was August 8th, Thursday, August 8th. And my LA trip was from Thursday to Sunday. So I went to LA on Thursday. I went to my friend Christina's song release party.
I know you guys want me to not unpause it, but can you imagine she's doing the video and then her mom walks in? Because she said this was at 4 in the morning. Apágame ese teléfono!
Fun. Everything was fine. And I met the twins there, the Murillo twins there. And Brittany in specific. I have some footage, which is on my camera, which I don't have my camera because she has my camera. But there's just whatever. Okay, so I met Brittany.
I just lost a brain cell. What did she even just say right now?
There's just whatever. Okay, so I met Brittany, and then she was like, we got to know each other. I was like, oh, I'm not from here. Like, I don't even live here. I'm not here on vacation, whatever. I was like, I leave on Sunday. She was like, perfect. Like, what are you doing tomorrow? Which, mind you, it was Thursday. The next day was Friday. She was like, what are you doing tomorrow? Like, you should definitely come on the boat with us. Like, come on the boat with us. And I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Like, I have no plans tomorrow. I'll go. Who would not go? Like, if you met someone, or maybe, like, I shouldn't have gone because it was like, oh, my God, I just met you. Like, I shouldn't go. But who would not go? Like, if you just got invited to the boat and it sounds like so much fun and it's just like, you know, like, you're making plans and everything's like fun. So I was like, yeah, like, I want to come. So she DM'd me later that night, or I DM'd her. I was like, hey, did you leave from the party? Because I couldn't find her anymore. And then we DM'd back and forth, and she was like, yeah, like, come tomorrow. Like, here's my address. Like, we can meet at my house and then drive from there. Or if you want to meet us at the lake, like, be there at this certain time. So whatever, I Ubered and then whatever. So we got to the lake, and then that's when I met everyone. Like, I didn't know anybody.
By the way, chat, I've been to the lake. The lake. Thank you so much for the gift, Crystal. I've been at the lake where the accident occurred. It's a nice lake. I mean, if you're not going crazy with it, but it's a nice lake. You know what I'm saying? Also, meow. Thank you so much, Itati, in the morning for the cheese, man. I know you didn't even brush your damn teeth, but thank you so much for joining. So look. Also, what time do you think she must have gotten up? Because her makeup looks like it's grrr. Like, she did her makeup pretty good. So she must have been up like at 3 a.m. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people die at that lake. See, I don't know about all that, but I've been to that lake and I never had any issues. You see what I'm saying?
Buddy, hello, like, I don't live there. It was like my second time, literally, I think in my life, like my third time being in LA. So that was my first time meeting everybody. Like, she introduced me, and I got along well with everybody. Like, it's not like right off the bat, like, I was like, had like some weird vibes or intentions with anyone, which is so I'm genuinely so confused, like, with this whole story. But, so whatever, we went to the boat, and the Morello twins were vlogging, which is, like, kind of a key point to this. They were vlogging, like, their whole boat, whatever. I don't know.
Why does she keep saying something and then out of nowhere, but whatever. It didn't even matter. Whatever. Then why do you keep bringing it up? Let's bring up some good factual points. Because you keep saying something and then but whatever. That even matter. And then she hits us with the. So let's continue.
That matters, but
And know that what the flying dude.
so we
And know that doesn't matter. She was vlogging. She was vlogging. The flying dude doesn't have to do with anything.
got to the boat, and then everything was fun. Like, people were riding the raft. I don't know if I'm not too sure.
Thank you for the gifts.
Called the raft. It's like the floaty that the boat pulls. Some people were getting on the raft, or some people were getting on the jet ski. Ramiro was not the only one giving people rides on the jet ski. I remember my first time on the jet ski that day of the lake. Ramiro, yes, he gave me a ride on the jet ski because I didn't know. Like, Ramiro gave me a ride, and he's like, "Do you want to drive it?" And I was like, "Yeah." I've only driven a jet ski once ever before, and it was in Cabo. Cabo water is super choppy. Like the jet ski in Cabo, you can't really go fast because it's super choppy. Like, the water is really scary there. And at the lake.
Sorry, I don't mean to pause again. Okay, Chad, let's do a number count. Let's do a number count for two things. Every time she hits us with the, and every time she claps her hands. So right, as of now, she just clapped her hands once. So we have a clap and hand count once, and then when she hits us with another, let's keep count.
The water's like flat, like you can like go fast. So I thought it was so much fun. I was like, what the heck, like the jet skis.
That's one. You heard the little. Don't think I missed that.
You can like go fast. So I thought it was so much fun. I was like, what the heck, like the jet skis are so different here. Like, or riding a jet ski in the lake compared to like ocean water is so different. So everything was fine, and then it was like closer to like 5:30. I have some pictures. Me and Elsy, yes, we did take some pictures together. We were like on the side of the boat. I think everybody was on the raft and the jet ski, so there wasn't much people on the boat. So it was just me and her. So we were like interacting more, and then we were taking pictures and everything.
Okay. Slay girlies. Flying Dublin. It's too early for this. Let's continue.
It was fine. Like, we were getting along well. Like, I don't know. There's just so much online that I've like read about myself, and I'm like, is this even true? Like, you guys are literally making me not recognize myself. Like, this isn't true. Like, but whatever. We were getting along well, and then it was like 6:30, and I got on the raft. There's a video. If you guys know Mike, he is Fernando's friend. What's her name? Elsy's sister's boyfriend. There's a TikTok on his page, and you can see I'm on the raft. He like throws Brittany off the boat. I'm on the raft because I was about to get on the raft. I got on the raft with Brittany.
God damn, it sounds like her mouth's in a ten agüita. She's like over here like you need saliva or something, bro. Like, drink some water. Why your mouth sound like you're in a drought right now? Flying Dublin.
The guy that records for them, it was me and someone else. I can't remember who, but I was on the edge. Whatever, that's not the point. I was on the raft.
Another clap. Sorry, I gotta keep count.
And then there was other people on the jet ski. Like, if you watch that TikTok that I'm talking about, you can see the jet ski in the back, and Ramiro's not driving it. But they were like, whatever. Everybody was ready.
Yes. She just mentioned a bunch of boo boo, and then whatever though. If it's whatever, why do you keep bringing up whatever things? Isn't this like the 5th time she did it? Whatever though. Like, I'm really trying to hear her out, right? I'm not on Elsy's side. I'm not on her side. I like to hear both sides of the story. But Flying Dublin, one, she has la boca seca, and second of all, I just keep hearing cinema, finema, inema, winema, whatever.
Jet skis, and then we were on the raft, and it was 6. Like, I think it was like about to be 6:30. They closed the lake at 7, to what I'm aware of.
True, they do close at 7.
Mind you, it was my first time at this lake, like my first time there in general. But So yeah, it was like 6:30. We got off the raft, and when I was swimming, so like we came off the raft and we were gonna swim back to the boat. When I was swimming back to the boat, Elsie was driving the jet ski, and I remember perfectly fine that before she got on the jet ski, I was about to get on the raft, and she had mentioned like, I think Ramiro asked her like, "Do you know how to drive it?" And then she was like, "Yeah, I've driven one before." I literally, I think that's what I heard. She's like, "Yeah, I've driven one before." So whenever I got off the raft and I was gonna swim back to the boat, Elsie was like pulling up next to the boat. I can't recall who she was with, but she was pulling up next to the boat. She was the one driving it. So then when I was getting on the raft, I was like, I want to go on the jet ski. I was like, I would have gone completely alone, but Elsie was already on it. Like the other person had already gotten off, and Elsie looked like she was about to get off. So I was like, I want to go on the jet ski. So Elsie's like, yeah, come on. I think to Elsie, like Elsie thought she was going to give me a ride, and I was like, oh, I want to drive. Like, can I drive? If she would have said no, I would have been like, okay, like you drive us, or like, can I go alone? Like, I think it's just a whole misunderstanding, and I completely wish we could have talked offline, which I thought we were. I'll get into that later.
Flavia and Dublin, how are you going to talk offline about it when you put the girl's life in danger? This is like a whole, you know what happened with the David Dobrik situation on the crane? I forgot the Jeffrey Wittick or something. I forgot the guy's name, the barber. Why the Flavia and Dublin are they going to keep it offline when you almost took away her life? The Flavia and Dublin, you mean I thought we were going to take this offline? No. If you're almost going to get my giraffe neck, I'm gonna expose the world. You almost took out my giraffe neck.
But so anyways, I was like, oh, I want to go on the jet ski, and she's like, yeah, come on. So then I already had my life jacket on because I was getting off the raft. So I just kind of like stepped onto the side of the boat and like immediately hopped on the jet ski. I didn't get on the boat anymore at all because I was just getting off the raft. And then I was like, I want to drive. And this is when she says, like, remember in her video, she's like, oh, this girl didn't even like buckle herself. Like, I had to do it all for her. Like, I had to lean over. She didn't have to lean over. We swapped sides, which is why she had to like pass me the hook thingy. The hook thingy, like you hook to your wrist, I hooked it to my life jacket. So I remember when I got on, she like got up a little bit to like let me pass because we were gonna switch drivers. So she like let me pass, and then she like was still standing because she was giving me the hook thingy. So mind you, like it did happen fast, but it's not like right when I sat, I like went like right away, you know, like no, she passed me the thing and I was like still hooking it on, and then I was like whatever, fixing my hair maybe, and I felt I don't know why people think I would do this intentionally. Like, who in their right mind, like why would I go be on vacation or like be on a trip and come with some like crazy nasty intentions to do this to someone? Like, like it's literally like, I want you guys to use your smart little brains here. Like, why would I do that? Like, why? Like, literally I'm so much younger compared to them. Like, honestly, like I wish I was wise enough to be like, hey, I'm not gonna go, like I just met these people. But I was excited, I wanted to go. Like, can you guys blame me? Like, I don't know. But so anyways, I felt her touch my waist, which it might have been not her like hands, and it might have been her knees at that point if she fell off the way she explained. So I felt her touch my waist, and yes, this is my mistake that I didn't look back and check on her. She said that she told me like, hold on, I'm gonna fix my life jacket. I completely didn't hear that. Like, if she did tell me that, I'm genuinely so sorry. I didn't hear you. Like, mind you, there's music, you're at a lake, the engine from the jet ski's on, like there's so much going on that
the only thing I will say to her defense on that part, right? It is kind of hard when you're on a jet ski to hear somebody. You see what I'm saying? The jet ski is kind of loud, but there's a difference between you not hearing someone and not feeling someone behind you, right? Because when you're on a jet ski, you know you have that extra weight behind you. You feel someone holding on you. So Flavia and Dublin, you didn't know somebody was not holding on you or someone wasn't behind you no more? I get if you can't, communicate. It is kind of hard, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't feel the body disappear?
if she said like, hold on, I'm gonna fix my jet ski, like in a normal voice tone, I didn't hear her. Like, so anyways, I think I had fully clipped on, and then I just went, right? And I went and I realized like, oh, she fell off. So she's saying like that I made her swim to me. Okay, she was yelling at me the whole time and being like, turn off the jet ski, turn off the jet ski. I don't know if if whenever someone falls off, you have to turn off the jet ski. Like, I don't know what's under the jet ski. I don't know if there's like little, like a motor or something that like can hurt you more or something. But I remember like I had turned around, she had already fallen off, and I was like, oh shoot, I was gonna go back for her, and she's like, no, turn off the jet ski, like, I'm scared, turn the jet ski off. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn the jet ski off. So I turned the jet ski off, and I turned my full body, mind you, like, this is the jet ski handles. I turned my full body, and I was like helping her. I was gonna help her get on because I was gonna help her get back on the jet ski. She was fully awake, fully conscious. I wasn't aware that she was hurt yet. Like, she, like, right when she got on the jet ski, she started crying to me. So I helped her on the jet ski from the backside. And I literally wish that, like, the boat's POV, like the people on the boat, they saw all of this happen. So they know that, like, some of the things that are being said are not true. And it's genuinely so sad to me that, like, well, I mean, actually, they don't have to speak up. It's not like they have to come out and defend me. It was a genuine, like, accident. They don't have to defend me, but they know that this is the way it happened. Like, me and Ramiro never swapped.
Damn, bruh. So she said the people on the boat skis saw everything occur. So are the people on the boat covering for Elsy Guayavera? Is what she's alluding to? Because she's saying the POV of the people on the boat witnessed everything but a chicken wing. So is somebody lying in that boat?
To drive. Like, Ramiro was never driving her. She was driving in the first place, which doesn't even matter. Like, who cares if she was driving? The point is, when this happened, I was driving. But so anyways, I helped her back on the jet ski, and when she got on the jet ski, she was like, it hurts, like, take me to my sister. That's all she repeated to me was, it hurts, take me to my sister, Mind you, the jet ski was off. I was turned completely. My full body was completely turned because I was holding her. So whenever she was like, it hurts, take me to my sister, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go. Like, the boat was still kind of far from us. It was maybe like half of a football field. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go. I was like, do you see the boat right there? I was like, we're gonna go. Like, are you okay? Like, can I drive? I didn't know if to, like, turn around my body and, like, let her lean on me and then drive. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, are you okay? And by that time, all the people on the boat had noticed already that, like, Elsy fell off and she got back on, and then they saw her pass out on me. So I was turned around completely, and then Elsy passes out on me, so I was holding her. So if she's passed out on me, I was freaking out. Like, what would you do? Like, I was freaking out genuinely. And then I was like, I can't drive the jet ski. Like, how was I supposed to, like, hold her, pass out, and drive the jet ski back to the boat? So the boat ended up getting, like, a little bit closer to us, and a lot of people from the boat jumped off to come help. So Alex, which is Yoazi's boyfriend, ended up coming on the jet ski. Like, he jumped off the boat, swam to the jet ski, got on the jet ski, and tried driving me and Elsy back to the boat. But like I said, I'm completely holding Elsy with my two hands. Like, I'm completely holding Elsy because she's passed out. When Alex comes, gets on the boat, tries to drive us off, me and Elsy both fall off because we weren't holding on to anything. So that just goes to show, like, we fell off as well again. Like, it's not like
Damn. Damn, that's crazy, bruh. So Elsy was already going through it the first time, and then as she said, I think Yowatsi's man started driving the jet ski, and then they fell off again. Damn, bruh. I could imagine Elsy, like, bro, she's already going through, and then imagine you falling, and I'd be like, hijos de su reverenda, and then she fell again, bruh. Flying Dublin, bruh.
Intentional. It's not like I'm gonna come on here and be like, Alex intentionally threw us off. Like, no, we were just not holding on. Like, I was holding her, and then Alex come. And he didn't, I'm not trying to be like, oh, he full throttled it. No, he didn't. Like, we were all genuinely freaking out by seeing what was happening. So he literally came to the rescue and was trying to help. He came, he drove the jet ski, me and Elsy fell off, whatever. Elsy's passed out, you guys. I'm literally holding her up. Like, if we didn't have life jackets, I probably would have drowned as well. Like, the life jackets completely saved us because she was passed out. And I'm holding her up this entire time because we both fell off of the jet ski. So then we kind of, like, swim a little bit, and then I, like, lift her up, and that's when everyone from the boat was, like, already, like, had their hands out to, like, pull her up. So right when they pulled her up, she just completely started bleeding. And then, yeah, we got, like, I went around, got back on the boat, and we were all freaking out. Mind you, like, I don't think there was a person on the boat that was genuinely not freaking out. I don't think there's anybody that this type of situation wouldn't freak you out. And then whatever, the ambulance was called, all of that. to Elsy saying that I never reached out to her. That is actually, I think what is bizarre is that you're saying that I didn't
Isn't it bizarre? Did you say bizarre? Hold on.
reach out to her. That is actually, I think what is bizarre is that you're saying that I didn't.
Sorry. Bizarre. Bizarre. The flat you talking about? Anyways, let's look at the screenshot here. She did reach out to Elsy. Hold on, you guys can't see. She did reach out. You can see here to Elsy Guayavera. You can see here August 10th at 7:12 a.m. Hi Elsy, I've been really full. Why'd you blur this out? Next time, leave it, bro. The chismosas and us would want to see what the fly and Dublin you were saying here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Like right here, bro. We want to see what you were saying. Next time, unblur it, bro. It's not that serious. Just give the chismosas what they want to see. The fly and Dublin you blurring.
Reach out to you. I did. Like the only method of contact that I had with her was Instagram. She was following me at one point, which I don't care for follows. Like I feel like everyone's like, oh, like you did this for clout numbers, or like you wanted her to follow you back, and I'm like, I genuinely don't care. Like, what is a follow back gonna do me, you know? So anyways, she was following me, so I know my messages went through, but then later she unfollowed me, so I'm like, I don't know if she ever saw my messages. I don't know. But her saying that I didn't reach out to her, I did reach out to her. That's the only method I had was Instagram DM. So I reached out to her through Instagram DM. I'll post whatever screenshots I have. And then I had no other I didn't have her phone number. I didn't have, like, I don't live there. I didn't have the address to her house. Like, I couldn't just show up to her house. Like, what do you do in this instance? Like, literally, genuinely, like, all of these people are commenting nasty, mean comments to me. What would you do? Like, what would you do? Like, are we all perfect? Like, I think we all have to understand that we live in such...
Well, since you're asking me, what would I do? Personally speaking, well, first and foremost, what I would do is get this live to 300,000 likes. Dale tap tap tiki taka la pantalla, you freeloading chismosas. But the second thing I would be doing is, I probably would have reached out to the Armadillo twins and said like, hey girly, you think by any chance you could shoot me Elsy's number? I just want to send her a message, because obviously I'm on the request box on Instagram. So it didn't go through. But if you can relay the message, girly, that maybe I can, contact her via message, phone number or email, something like that, or maybe even check up on the like whatever hospital she was at. Maybe check up on the hospital, give her like a goodie basket with some hot Cheetos and Arizona tea, something like that. Since she did ask personally what I would do, that's what I personally would do. Go to the hospital with a little teddy bear, Arizona, some hot Cheetos, and hit her with the, sorry about that, I didn't mean to do. See what I'm saying? There's a little bit of difference here. Let's continue though.
Such an imperfect world, and we have to understand that that's how life goes. Like, we don't have control of everything, and it's not fair. Like, whatever. But yeah, I did reach out to her the only way I could, and then also I was communicating a lot with Brittany. Because Brittany's the one that invited me, and I had her number. We were communicating a lot more, so I'll even post messages. Like, I was asking about Elsy to Brittany. I was like, hey, how's Elsy? Like,
this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Hold on now. You're going too fast for me. Remember, dale tap tap tiki taka la pantalla, chat. Let's try to get 2 million likes. Okay, so let me read it for you guys here. Let me put my narrative voice on, because you guys love when I put my narrative voice on. I did make a TikTok about this too on my main account to like summarize. On my main account on TikTok, I did a video to summarize, but now we have the full thing, so let's dive into it. She reaches out to Brittany, one of the Murillo twins. How's Elsy? You can see right here. How's Elsy? And this is August 10th at 7:54 a.m. Elsy is okay now. She's at the hospital. They did surgery on her. She had a ruptured rectum and her internal bleeding in her stomach. She's expecting to recover. Everything turned out good after surgery. Why'd you blur out the rest? Flag in Dublin, I don't know, but she blurred out something. Oh no, thank God everything went fine and she's okay. Another blurred out message. Next time, don't blur it out. I think there's a way to unblur this message, but I'll figure that out later. Then the next message over here on the right hand side, let's look at it right now. Let's look at it right now. Something better. It sucks. I keep reliving that moment. It's such a weird feeling. How are you guys doing? And then Brittany said, I know, dude. I'm sorry this all had to play out this way. It freaking sucks. I hope you feel better soon mentally. I also been feeling down and overwhelmed for a while. I'm trying to stay distracted. Don't let this happen to you. Accidents happen all the time. Doing any type of activity, and on the bright side, everybody's alive doing well. Thank you for being sweet and understanding, Brit. Aw, you're welcome. Just want to make sure you're doing okay and don't dwell on it. Take care and let me know if you need anything. Probably I won't be able to make it to the post office today, but most likely tomorrow. Okay? Okay. So let's continue.
Hey, how's Elsy? Like, I had no other way to know how Elsy was but through Brittany. And then Brittany called me the next day, and then she was like, hey, like, we all decided we're not going to post anything about the boat. Like, she told me, she was like, we don't want anybody to speculate anything. Like, we're not going to post completely any footage from the boat. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I don't know if they were saying this for me to, like, not post that I was with them, or I don't know. Or, like, to, like, warn me, like, hey, you can't post anything. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, you did this for clout. Like, when did I ever post that I was with them? Like, I'm like, oh my god, let's make a TikTok. Like, I never forced any of them to, like, make a video with me. But yeah, that's the end of the story. I'm gonna post any screenshots that I do have. I can't remember anything else I was gonna say. But yeah, we all make mistakes and we learn from it. And I think, well, this, I don't
5 more
wanna say
minutes.
it's a mistake. I want to say it's an accident. Like, it's literally genuinely an accident. Like, I don't know how else to prove to you guys that it was an accident. Like, everybody thinks I did this intentionally, and then I had some bad vibe towards her. I don't know. Literally.
Chat, do you guys think she did it intentionally or not? Everybody start commenting down below. Yes or no. Was it intentional or was it intentional? Comment down below.
Genuinely, like, I don't know why on earth I would be, like, jealous of her. I don't know. Should I have not gone on the jet ski? No. If I would have known any of this was going to happen, I wouldn't have even gone to LA in general. I should have just not gone to LA, stayed in my sweet ass home, and then none of this would happen. But how, like, that's literally, like, the law of life, and, like, the world is so imperfect. How was I supposed to know, like, hey, when you go to LA, like, all of this is going to happen, you're going to come back and it's going to be so bad. Like, no, nobody tells you or warns you, like, what life experiences you're going to have, and this is just another one. Like, this genuinely could have happened to anybody, and I guarantee you guys, if it was anybody else in the boat, I think it was so easy for them to point fingers and blame me because I was the only one they didn't know. Like, I was the new girl, like, oh, we don't know her, nobody knew me. So I think it was so easy to, like, blame and point fingers, because it's like, I genuinely think if this would have happened to anybody else on the boat, it wouldn't have gone this way. But
I kind of agree on her there, chat. You think if this happened to like another person on that boat, would it have this came out? Yes or no, chat? Be honest. Be honest, chat. Damn, y'all are going too fast. Flag in Dublin. Okay, let's continue.
yeah, I hope this clears up the side of my story. Everyone's mad that I didn't reach out. I did reach out. Like, there's only so much I can do, you guys. I don't live there. I would have wished to show up to the hospital and talk to her in person afterwards and been like, Elsy, like, I hope you know I completely didn't mean that. I'm genuinely so sorry it had to happen this way, you know? So, if by any chance you are watching this video, Elsy, I'm so sorry it had to happen like that. And I hope you know, like, I didn't do this with any intention, or I didn't do this, like, trying to throw you off or any crazy assumption. Like, I feel like if I genuinely had some intention, like, I would have drowned her or something. Like, I am not that type of person. Like, if you know me personally, you know her crazy assumption. Like, I am not that type of person. Like, if you know me personally, you know I would never do something like that. But yeah,
Wait.
you her or something. Like, I feel like if I genuinely had some intention, like, I would have drowned her or something. Like, if I genuinely had some intention, like, I would have drowned her or something. Like, I am not that type of person. Like, if you know me personally, you know I would never do something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.
Oh,
Or
I
whatever
will.
time you're watching this. And
I'm watching
before
this.
you come
I'm watching this since she asked me. I'm watching this 9 in the morning. Thank you so much for asking.
something nasty and mean, picture like you're commenting, or imagine yourself commenting something like that to your sister, your mom, your daughter. Like, I think you guys, like, nobody's perfect, and you guys are judging so hard when nobody's perfect. We all have problems, and like, if you were perfect, then you can judge me. Like, and then everyone's like, oh, God sees everything. And I'm like, exactly. That's exactly what I need to hear right now, is that God sees everything, because I have a village behind me, and that village is God. And I know that God genuinely knows that.
Wait, was that my dog or her dog?
And I know that God genuinely knows that.
That was her chihuahua.
And I know that God genuinely knows that. Those were not my intentions. I did not show up to this place with these intentions up my sleeve. Like, you guys are genuinely so crazy for thinking something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm not gonna go back and forth. I really, to begin with, in the first place, I didn't want to make a video like this, because I was like, it's gonna be so back and forth, like this response, her response, his response. Like, it's just gonna be so much that, and you guys think I'm hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm right here. Like, I don't know, I just didn't want to make I'm not confrontational at all, and I don't want to make like a back and forth type of situation. So this is all you guys are going to hear from me. If there is a response from Elsy and she's saying I'm lying or whatever it is, I'm not responding anymore. But yeah. Also, I did want to say, accidents happen all of the time. Like, on any type of like outdoor activity, indoor activity, any type of activity in general. You could be walking down the street and an accident can happen. Accidents happen all of the time. The only difference to this accident is that it's public, and I get thousands of people to comment on it. But accidents happen all of the time. If this has happened to you before, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. I completely understand what it feels like now. But yeah, accidents happen all of the time, and I think you guys need to be aware of that. Like, you guys are like judging me like if I was some perfect little piece of bread. Like, I'm not perfect, and you guys need to understand that. And neither are you. Like, no, none of us are perfect. We all have mistakes, and we could all do better, and we could all learn every single day of our lives. But yeah, I'm gonna end it at that.
Oh my God! One thing I forgot to mention before you guys leave. She didn't mention about the whole going to jail and all that, about false information she gave to the police officer. Why didn't she mention anything about the whole reports on the police reports? She didn't mention that. So maybe she lets me interview her. What the fly in Dublin? What happened through that? Because I don't think I recall her saying anything about that in the video. That she was arrested and gave false information, identification.